Hello, Libra. Welcome to Astrology with KK.com / KK Superstar, Tarot and Astrology. Um, Pulling cards for the month of May. Two just popped out for you. So I'm going to do beginning, middle, and end for May's energy for Libra. Oh, we got the Village for the beginning of the month. The Alethea. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull the cards first and then I'm going to talk about it. Okay, I'm going to talk about it. It looks like we're talking about something in the community that might be bugging you. Yeah, and then middle of the month is Warrior. You're going to fight against whatever this is. It's like a fight for the truth, actually, is how I'm feeling. This is like opposing forces. That's what I'm getting here. This is community. What unity in community can be brought about by the truth, but often the truth actually, if somebody's denying what is true or what you believe to be true, you might get into a fighty fight. Then the middle of the month is the Warrior. So we've got a lot of Aries energy with Mars moving into Aries, which is its home sign. Mars is the Warrior. And underneath that is the Destroyer, which is the Destroyer. It can be very Plutonian as planets are moving into Taurus. Right now is Taurus season, meaning the sun's in Taurus, but all the planets that were just in Aries are making their way into Taurus, and they square every time they enter Taurus, they square Pluto. So there's a lot of change and transformation afoot. Okay, and then the end of the month. What do we have for the end of the month for Libra? What do we have end of the month for Libra? This reading started out quickly. I don't think I was quite prepared. I had just done all the staging and the meditating and all that business, and then cards just started popping. Okay, so how about at the end of the month? The end of the month is whoops. Oh yes, this is ahoy, ahoy. So the Self and the Queen. So the Queen is very Taurian. Looks like an orange in the camera, but that's the moon. The Self is like the soul, the truth to be found within your heart. Like it's a little pearl of wisdom. And underneath that is the shapeshifter. So this is total a being that can change, is changeable, mutable. It's often like mercurial, the shapeshifter. Interesting, because Mercury is also moving into Taurus after a long stint in retrograde in Aries, which we've all been living through, and it's currently there. But like I was saying, when it enters Taurus toward, I don't know if is it, let me check my notes. Doodly doot. Yeah, about mid-month, I believe. I could look at this here. Look at my handy dandy transit chart. Oh, I believe, oh, I have it set on. Okay, May 16th. Mercury enters Taurus, and I and then it squares Pluto, and I think what it's doing is taking everything that it just learned in Aries and depositing it, giving you the message, giving the sun the message, giving the moon the message. There was a new moon on May 7th, um, which is like a planting the seed situation. New moon in Taurus is going to have a big effect, it looks like, on Libra. So now let me pull some clarifying. What the message is I'm getting is that like the journey of the month basically is maybe fighting for your beliefs, um what you feel to be true, and it could be in a very local way, the village, uh and it causes you to really think over what beliefs you have and what actions you can take. Um, the warrior is active. I also love that this warrior has this sixth chakra activation, so it can be very uh, it is the mind, like strategizing, and then by the end we've moved it down to the fourth chakra, so it's connecting the mind and the heart all through the emotional body of the moon in Taurus. It looks like you have to search inward. Okay, it's like pulling this, this black or white situation and having to combine them. Okay, so the village and Olivia. What do we have? Please clarify. Please clarify the village. Olivia. Please clarify. So I've been using this the Line Strider tarot deck for this month. I kind of switched it up in the Virgo reading. I'm sticking to it today. And then I was using the Wild Unknown Archetype deck by Kim Krantz. Okay. Oops. Boy. Magician. The Magician is this Mercury. Ah, right. This energy that we got at the end there. That shapeshifter. The Magician can create. It's like a science experiment. It looks like to me. Looks like he picked up this actually this is an image from oh goodness. It's an experiment about atoms, the motion of atoms. I gotta look that up. So it's creation. Oh, it's like literally splitting the atom. That's so interesting. It's like splitting things. What do we want to create by separating? Is that a way to create things? By taking things apart and seeing what little nuggets of truth are within each part. I had the hangman at the bottom of that, which is talking about like look at things differently. That is not a way I think I've ever looked at it. So, and then mid-month we have the warrior. Ah, now that I'm looking at things differently. What does a warrior tell me? What does a warrior? Is there a different way to go about our battles? The warrior, the rainbow warrior, very Black elk speaks. If you've ever read that book. Okay, the warrior. The warrior's been coming out during this reading. So has the self during this series of readings for May. No, it's big energy right now, but of course it is because as I said, Mars just moved into its home sign and Mars is the warrior. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. So underneath we have the lovers, which is feeling like a decision to me. And a lot of pentacle energy, which is Taurus. So that's where the sun, the new moon's going to be the where Venus is, and Venus rules Taurus. It's this very grounded, earthy energy about beauty, finances, art, um, home, stability. Taurus likes a stable earth, and Taurus has been going through it because Uranus and Jupiter just made a conjunction there, and that is not about stability. That is like about surprise. We're going to shake things up. We are shaking up the norms. So what I have here is this under warrior. We have Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, which is this very, look at this Knight of Swords. It's so bloody. Such a bloody. Then we have Page of Pentacles, which is, look at how Venusian, this artist, has drawn these pentacles. Look at that, and there's a little monkey down there. I think what's a birthday hat on. My eyes are going. So all these animals I see, all of them are wearing birthday hats. I don't know. And then we have Four of Pentacles, which is literally about stability. So what this Nine of Pentacles is about independence. Like, I can take care of myself. I don't need anybody. You might be getting that attitude might be getting some new information. Like, we're not in it alone. We're in it together. We are in it together. And what do you consider stability? At what cost do you want things to remain the same? What changes will the fight bring? Is it the good fight? Is it the necessary fight? The fight that happens when you find out new information, or you mentally perceive things differently than you usually would. This little page, I gotta put on my glasses. Here they are. Here's my glasses. Yeah, I think this monkey is wearing a birthday hat. So this page, this page of Pentacles isn't really like, that is just Venus being like, I don't think I'm gonna sit here and eat this golden apple. Me and my little monkey. The monkey is not busy creating. It's like the page put the monkey back and dress the monkey up like a little party favor instead of like it's time to do the work. So I feel like this page does not want to engage in what obviously needs some chopping through. So, and that is the decision. What are we doing here, Libra? That's what the Lovers talks about. There's choices here. There's choices. Are you going to fight the good fight? Are you going to be like, no, I got to maintain the norm? It's uncomfortable energy because the warrior wants to come out and play. The warrior knows what it needs to do, but it's so disruptive. So disruptive. The warrior knows it's because it's still mental for the warrior. Okay. That's what I'm talking about when I say that. Still mental for the warrior. And look at where the beauty is. The beauty is up above. Beauty is in this ethereal. Like it's trying to get through. It's got to make its way down to the heart center. Okay, so the end of the month, the queen, the self, the queen and the self, queen and the self. Queen and the self. You know that song, the change will do you good. That's what's in my head. Oops. Mm-hmm. The Fool. It's time to embark. Tra la la. Yeah, you're keeping yourself. I think that's what this is about. This little Five of Cups. It's like a little bit afraid to leave the nest, to fly off, because you'll lose this. It feels like you'll lose this security. You'll lose this what you're trying to maintain. That's what it feels like in the middle of the month. It feels like that. But by the end, you embark on a whole new journey. The Fool is a leap of faith. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Ace of Swords. You're going to take that sword. You're going to take the idea that this Knight of Swords was coming at you with. The Knight of Swords like had to fight to get through to you. It had to fight to give you the info. And you're finally like, okay, I accept what is truth and what is just. Because Libra's like justice. Oh, and underneath that is the Ace of Cups. Underneath that is the Ace of Cups. So it's a new beginning with the heart and the mind. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks for wrapping it up like this. So I'm going to pull one piece of advice, one card of advice. And thank you so much for joining me, KK Superstar Tarot and Astrology. And please like and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, give me an email. You can hit me up at astrologywithkk.com. Thank you. So one last card of advice for Libra. One last card of advice for Libra. One last card of advice. So, oops, here it is. Yes, they are just giving you the swords. This is Page of Swords. Take, ooh, I'm getting the tingles. Um, take the information. The information is coming to you. Um, these little mails, they're just coming out. You're getting an email or a message, or somebody's sending you something. There's, or it's just an awake, an awakening, an idea you have yourself. It doesn't have to come from some outside place, but it's gonna wake you up. It's gonna give you an idea and accept it. I love it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful month.